Minnesota grandmother accused in a two-state murder spree will not fight extradition.
Lois Riess allegedly killed her husband David last month in Blooming Prairie and then traveled to Fort Myers, Florida, where she's accused of killing Pamela Hutchinson. Today, Riess was back in front of a Texas judge. This is video of her first appearance from Saturday. The judge is giving Minnesota and Florida 10 days to figure out who will try her first. She will then be extradited to that state. As Esme Murphy shows us, new video shows us how Riess spent her last few hours of freedom.
Lois Riess walked into Dirty Al's bar on Thursday on South Padre Island and was greeted by a server and manager George Higginbotham.
He asked her how many people, and she said, no, I'm just looking at the menu. You know, and I'm looking at it, and I go, I know this is the lady.
Higginbotham immediately recognized Riess and called police, but by the time they arrived, Riess had turned around and walked out. She didn't go far. Surveillance video from the Sea Ranch restaurant just down the street shows Riess walking in and sitting at the bar. She ordered a glass of wine and dinner. She sat there for half an hour at times chatting with others at the bar. Then undercover U.S. Marshals walked in, surrounded her, grabbed her arms and handcuffed her and walked her right out. The Sea Ranch's manager says no one there recognized her.
She stood out to the bartender a little bit, but until she came away in handcuffs, I guess nobody really thought too deeply into it.
At her first court appearance Saturday, Riess was still wearing the same yellow camisole and shorts she was arrested in. A cousin of Pamela Hutchinson called George Higginbotham.
She thanked me. She thanked me.
Higginbotham says it was Riess's silver hair that caught his attention. Hair she tossed as she sat in a Florida bar earlier this month, as she chatted up Pamela Hutchinson just days before police say she killed her.
Now, while details still have to be worked out, it appears that Florida will try her first. Riess has already been charged with murder in Florida, a state that does have the death penalty. And at this point in Minnesota, she's been charged only with felony theft for stealing more than $10,000 from her husband's bank account.
Esme, was the person she was sitting with at the corner of the bar there, was it one of those people who called the tip in?
What happened was the manager at the first bar recognized her immediately, called police. She must have gotten spooked because she left right away. This other restaurant is very, very close. Authorities have not released exactly what happened, but they may have just gone to the next bar over, or they may have spotted that white car that belonged to that second victim.
Interesting. All right. Thank you.